Hello everyone, welcome to Soul Seekers Tarot and your reading. I'm Corey. I hope you're all doing well and having a good weekend. We're going to do something simple today. I'm going to actually talk to those who are looking for love, romantic love, wanting love. Whether you're in a current love relationship, it's going to be what we're going to be discovering is whether you're in one or not. It's will my love life improve soon? Will my love life improve soon? Okay, so I'll be using this oracle deck to get us started with 3 piles. And you'll just use your intuition if you can. If not, I've got some numbers and I've got zodiac signs. So hold on. Here we go. So Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, what is it that our viewers need to see today about their love life improving? Pile 1, we've got past life. Okay, past life. I'll show you the card. Past life. So some kind of love relationship that's been going on for lifetime after lifetime. Pile 2, we have birth. Possibly to do with something you were, the person that you're meant to be with is someone that you've pretty much known since you were born. Let's see. And intuition. Intuition would be like kind of, it's you already know, you know in your heart. You already know who it is. If you're in a relationship with somebody, you know that it's meant to be, or you know that you're not meant to be. But it is about your relationship improving, so we'll have to see how that works out for that one in particular, because it could go either way. All right, so if you're not going to use your intuition, like I said, maybe it's the number you need to choose. All right, so pile 1, we've got 3 and 5. So you're either looking at 3 or you're looking at 5 as your number that resonates with you, or 35 or 53 or 8, because you can add them together. For pile 2, same idea with 1 and 2. So 1 or 2, 12 or 21 or 3. Now again, if you have chosen because the number 3 resonates with you, you might be wanting to watch this pile, but you could also be watching this pile because it's got a 3 in it. Because you can take the 2 numbers, you can go with either or. Okay, and then for pile 3, we have 4 and 6. So 4 and 6. Yeah, all right, very good. So the only one that would be duplicate is a 3 if 3 was resonating with you. You might want to watch both piles. All right, so if it's not the numbers, it's your zodiac sign. 4 for pile 1. There's 4 for pile 2. And the last 4. Pile 3. Pile 1, we have Scorpio and Aries, with Taurus and Libra. Pile 2, we have Cancer and Capricorn. That seems to be coming out together a lot. Virgo and Gemini. And finally, pile 3, we have Aquarius and Sagittarius, with Pisces and Leo. Okay, all right guys, that's what we've got. I'll see you in a minute, but take your time. Hi pile 1, welcome to your reading. So you've chosen this card, Past Life, so I'm very intrigued about this. Past life, a relationship, whether you're in it or not right now, you're wanting to be in a relationship. If you're not, it's going to be with somebody that is coming into under your radar soon, very soon, or soon, however you want to take that, within the next 3 months, 1 to 3 months. And it's somebody that you have had been in a romantic connection before in other past lives. So a very strong, true soulmate, karmic soulmate, it could be, but we're hoping to look at this as a true soulmate connection for you. Now, if it wasn't the card, you didn't use your intuition for this pile, you used the number, it might have been 3 or 5 or 35, 53 or 8 if you added them together. And if it wasn't that, it was your zodiac sign, Scorpio and Aries, pardon me, Scorpio and Aries, and then Libra and Taurus. Okay, you guys, let's get busy. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, thank you for being here and enveloping us in your beautiful angelic wings of light, love, protection, and guidance. What does pile 1 need to know about their love life improving soon? Listening. It's a true understanding starts with listening in silence. You know, that's very esoteric and you know, spiritual, because you know, when we're talking about past lifetimes, that is something that is abstract. You know, I mean, we can't really put our finger on it. We can't say for certain, but like we can't say for certain that when we're with somebody, that whether they're somebody that we've known for many lifetimes or just a new connection this lifetime. But you generally know it through you just know it, right? You just have that feeling. And it could be that you're listening to what your heart is murmuring about this connection. Listening, a true understanding starts with listening in silence. So you have probably been, if you're in a relationship with this person already, you may be having some karmic residue to burn off, basically, and having a little bit of trouble, challenges, maybe just some challenges, or people you're just not on the same page right now, and so you want to know if which way this is going to go for you. You want your love life to improve with this person, because deep down you feel like they are somebody that you are meant to be with, you know, from other lifetimes. So let's get a Lenormand. So will my love life improve soon? Archangel Michael, will pile 1's love life improve soon? What are we looking at? The Fox. Card number 15, that's 6. So that's familiar, you know, family and love. It's a 9 of Wands. With the Fox, it's like cunning energy. Cunning, sneaky, intelligent though. Sneaky, intelligent. Maybe you just feel like at this point in time that with the 9 of Clubs, you're feeling a bit tattered and worn by some arguments. That maybe they don't trust you. Like maybe they're, you know, you're trying to learn a life lesson from other past lifetimes, that it's about learning to trust each other. So it could be that, excuse me, that they're giving you signals that maybe they're not being faithful, or that they're just being sneaky about something. You know, because the Fox goes in the dark of night, right, into the hen house, basically the chicken coop, and steals chicken for dinner. Takeout. So you might be feeling as though they're hiding something from you, and that they're going around behind your back, or just trying to be covert about something. And maybe they are. Maybe you've got a celebration coming up of some kind. They're planning something for you. But let's see. Okay, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, let's talk tarot. Tarot talk for pile 1. Will pile 1's love life improve soon? What do you say? Wants to come out. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. You know that's a new page. That's turning over the same page. Remember we talked about how you maybe not be on the same page right now? But if it's somebody that you haven't met yet, that you're not in a relationship yet, it would be somebody that's going to make a love offer to you. So I feel like more so that this reading's about someone that you're with already. Mainly because of the Fox card here. Yeah. Okay, let's get the tarot. Judgment, having to make a decision. A sound decision and following your calling. You know, like what is your heart telling you? Strength. Okay, that's two major arcanas right beside each other. Three of Wands, getting prepared to like, it looks like, if you look at this, it looks like someone's packing, aren't they? So, and this looks like the esoteric one because they've got tattoos of the sun and wands wands on their arms. Can you see that? There's the sun, there's the wands. So that would be you. Look, they also have those pillars of gems, you know, the crystal pillars. So I think someone's packing, or you're thinking about packing. It's packing it up, right? Not sure if you should stay with this person. You're trying to find the strength and courage not to pack, not to leave. We have Temperance, finding some balance. Balance is needed, okay? The angels are with you. Balance is needed, and this will be healing for you. The Queen of Swords. So you are to speak your piece. Queen of Swords. Pile 1, Queen of Swords. She's ruling with her pen, basically. She's writing down her thoughts and ideas, her commentary or her narrative, right, of what is important to her. Important enough to actually document it, so it means something to her. We got the Queen of Wands right next to that, and looks like she's starting to do some kind of ritual, a ritual routine. So trying to put some magic into it, magic into the connection, magic into maybe even if you're somebody who prays or does, you know, esoteric rituals, things like that you might work with crystals, or you might work with ruins. You might work with other things, in incense and candles and everything else, plants, herbs. Much of a naturalist. And then the Tower. Tower is on fire, or something's falling out of the tower that's on fire. And there's definitely lightning and all that, but as you can see, it is not coming down yet. It's freaky, it's scary and all that. People are getting really worked up, of course, but it's not falling. And the Four of Wands. There's the tattooing there. Four of Wands. Is like peace and happiness, in the sense that you're trying to make it something that's indelible, something that is permanent, seeking permanency. Eight of Cups, which is walking away, like they're putting them in the coals of the fire pit, burning them, you know, burning that investment. You got this girl who looks like a little, it's not the moon. It's the girl's face that looks a little forlorn, right? And then the Ten of Wands and the Star card, a wish fulfilled. And it's like this. They're going like, yeah, you know, right on kind of thing. Nine of Pentacles, Hierophant, Four of Cups, and the Lovers with the Six of Pentacles. Look, guys, I mean, the story here is that you're going to have that balance. You're going to have that equal reciprocity. You're going to be able to move through your issues and challenges in the connection. It's going to be equal give and take. Whatever it is that's had you a little bit like questioning your person, it's going to work its way out. Because you're going to be speaking your truth. Right here is the Queen of Swords. Nothing really ever solves without a little bit of our own input, right? We've got, especially when it comes to relationships, it's all about communication, and we have to communicate with our person. If we have thoughts and feelings that are not of the loving kind, patient, nurturing, caring, compassionate kind, we need to release them. And the only way to release them is to find a solution. And are you going to find a solution without communicating what your issues are with your person? That's having you wanting to pack your bags. Okay, so yeah, somebody is going to say that they're sorry. Okay, this is Page of Cups, and this has to do with love. So someone is going to come along and offer you a glass with a goldfish in it. That's their way of saying, I love you, I need you, I want to give you this goldfish so that you can love it as well as me. And I'm giving it to you because I'm saying I'm sorry. So then it's going to be up to you to decide if that sorry offer, I'm sorry offer of the goldfish is going to do it for you, right? You're going to, like I said, you need to dig deep inside yourself. Go to the divine if you have to, but dig in deep inside yourself to keep you from packing your bags and leaving. Because there's an imbalance right now with the way you're thinking and feeling about your person, pile one. But you also have a deep sense of, with the Temperance, you also have a deep sense of how this is all coming back into balance in the sense that perhaps you were in different roles, the opposite roles in a past lifetime, where you might have been the one in the fox energy and not them. And they might have been the one, feeling like this forlorn girl, right? Feeling like you're not, I don't know what to do, or I'm not sure if this is going to work, that kind of thing. And so now it's come back around, like the karmic payoff, right? So it is going to find its balance, but you have to speak your truth, because the Queen of Swords is the truth speaker, but you're also flexible too, so fair enough, right? Very discerning. Stepping into the Queen of Swords energy, that's like way to go, because that's an involved energy. And then you have these other rituals. So possibly you work with, I don't know, what do you work with? It could be white witchcraft. I don't know. It could be just working with crystals. It could be meditating. You could have a routine of yoga, or starting to have a routine of something like that. But you're going to be doing whatever you need to do in order for you to find some kind of peace in being able to put some energy into it. You see, like for example, when I meditate and there's something I like, if I have a cat that's not well, me and my cats, yeah. If I have a cat that's not well, I will meditate, pray on seeing beautiful light green energy and soft pink come together like a huge ball of light, and I'll imagine my kitty cat inside this ball of light, being healed with the energy of the divine, of love and peace, green and pink, love and peace. So that's a ritual, you know, that's conjuring up some energy to have an effect, because you want to be able to avoid the house coming down. You want to do what you need to do with speaking your truth and putting some effort in whatever way it is that you need to do. You're going to be speaking your truth, and you're maybe you're going to I don't know, go to a church marriage counselor, something. This could be anything, Queen of Wands, because Queen of Wands is a doer. You might be suggesting that the two of you spend some time doing some marriage counseling for a few weeks, that kind of thing, just to avoid the tower from coming down. Because this Four of Wands is very important to you. The Four of Wands is like you're living under the same roof, you're together, it's a connection. In this case, it'd be a reconnection from a past lifetime. Not necessarily from this lifetime, where you've been together before and then you come back together, but definitely from a past lifetime. So you are in celebration, you want to be in celebration. This means very much to you, this connection does. That it has a lot of promise, but it also has a lot of significance. You know, the tattooing, right? It's about permanence, and it's about expressing. So it's significant to a person to have a particular tattoo. It means something to them, because it's going to be on your body forever. So if you're just willy-nilly choosing some tattoo that really doesn't mean anything to you, why would you do that, right? So it's definitely something that's going to mean something to you, because you are definitely thinking that if it's not going to be what's right for you, you know, if you can't work it out in your mind to accept the apology, to make that decision to accept the apology, find your strength and courage to do so, it will be you walking away from the investment, which is just going to cause you a great deal of burdens that you're going to have to put down in order for you to have your wish fulfilled. So what's your wish fulfilled? Does it mean putting the burden down of walking away? Which is this, right? You packing your bags, the Three of Wands. I would say it's a burden of you. You're putting, because 10 is the end, it's where you drop your burdens. It's the burden of you putting this walking away, which you'd be going towards something really great. But in this case, it may not be better than what you got already. This is a wish fulfillment, so you're going to be aligning yourself with that wish fulfillment, and what's in your heart, what is it that you wish for? You've got the energy of, I can do anything. You know, I can basically do anything. If I have to go out on my own, I will. However, I don't want to be necessarily without my person. So you're going to be independently making a decision about your future, not thinking that what is it good for them? No, is it good for them? Is it good for us? It's going to be about what is good for me. What's best for me, right? What's best for me? And then the Hierophant, like, you thinking of marrying this person, or you are already married to them. And it's been a disappointment and an upheaval for you at times, but it's all about this choice that this lover is, because when it's a lover's card, it's generally something that has come from a past lifetime energy. So this is like a true soulmate to you. This is a true soulmate. So you're reaching, they're reaching for you, because you're the one with the tattoo. They're reaching for you with this. The Page of Cups. They're reaching for you. Yes. And then it's going to be all about promises of fair and equality, equal give and take. What you give, I give back. It's not going to be like, What you give, I just take. And that could be an issue for you. That your person seems to be more like interested in what's in it for them. What's good for them. You know, like when they have their free time off work, they may be spending a lot of time doing the things they enjoy doing. And that could be hanging out with the girls or the guys, or you know, going fishing or going partying with their friends, leaving you at home. Whatever it is, you may be feeling as though you've been living the single life, right? You've been living the single life with your person, and you just need to have some kind of structure. The Hierophant energy. You could be seeking divine guidance here, but you need some kind of structure, some kind of promise, right? Which the promise is, where did I say the promise was? Yeah, the promise is, this is the promise, the Six of Pentacles. Promise of equal give and take. I feed you, you feed me. We're at this table together. You know, we are at this table together. We are choosing love. And you're going to choose to stay with this person because you know that they're sincere. It's just you've got to wrap your head around the idea that you can trust their promises. You can trust that they are being sincere and faithful to you. And that could be the life lesson that you're learning in this relationship right here, right now. So guys, that's what I've got for you today. I hope that that was helpful, but it's definitely a yes. You are definitely going to be, you know, your love life is going to improve because you're going to accept this. Not like bang, accept it, but you're going to go through a process, a journey, and that's what the tarot is all about, going through a journey. You try to find that balance of what was before in the past lifetime is now the opposite, and so it's kind of like you having to pay off a karmic debt of some kind with your person in this lifetime because you're the one in the past lifetime that was more in this energy, but now they're in this energy. Hope that was helpful. Take care. Bye for now. Hi Pile 2, welcome to your reading. You've chosen the Birth card. Very interesting. So I'm thinking it has to do with somebody that you have known since you were very young. Very young, and maybe perhaps you were both born on the same day, maybe even in the same hospital, and that your parents knew their parents and they became friends, or you know, they were already friends before, but you may have grown up with this person. You might have. Yeah. Okay, so if it's not your intuition that chose this pile, it was the numbers. So we have 1 and 2. So however, 1 or 2 or 12 or 21 or 3. All right, and if it wasn't that, it's the zodiac. We have Capricorn and Virgo with, no, that's, pardon me, Cancer and Virgo. I said Capricorn. Capricorn and Gemini. Seems to me that Cancer and Capricorn have been showing up in the same pile for a little while. Okay, so that's what we have. Birth. Archangel Michael, what do we got going on for pile 2, please? Pile 2, what do you want them to know today about this birth energy? Halo. A halo of loyalty surrounds your world together. Oh, isn't that beautiful? That reminds me of that one from Colette Baron Reid's Wisdom of the Oracle. It's lovebirds, I think, lovebirds. And these particular birds here, they do look like penguins, and they might very well be penguins, but they could also be like those lovebirds that they, you know, lovebirds that they stay together, they mate for life. I don't know. So, but it's very fitting with the birth card, don't you think? Okay, let's get some clarification or some more information from the Lenormand about your birth energy and the halo energy. A halo of loyalty surrounds your world together. That's beautiful. We have, you know, the staircase, right? the crossroads. Well, the staircase, it's number 22, and it's the Queen of Diamonds, which is the Queen of Pentacles energy. It's about, in this case, it doesn't matter which way you choose. Either way is good. It doesn't matter. It's just a matter of making a choice. So either way you go, it's going to be good for you. So will your love life improve? Okay, so pile 1 was more like for a relationship where the connection where they already are together. This one might not be. It could just be that you might have known each other all your lifetimes, gone to school together, all that sort of stuff, and possibly even dated. It's hard to say, I don't know. But since school or since college, whichever it is, you went your separate ways, or, you know, if you had dated, right? But since school, since high school, everybody goes their, you know, opposite, you know, all sorts of directions. Some people, when they have a relationship during high school, they stay together, get married, have kids, and go on like that. But not everybody does. And perhaps this is your story, is that either you knew them all through school, so in high school you all graduated and you went to do what you need to do, maybe went on to school. They did the same thing. You know, you're on opposite hemispheres kind of thing, living out your lives, and they're coming back now. Coming back, and you have a choice to make here. So let's find out. So I think that this love life situation for you, pile 2, is that it's somebody you've known for a long time, but you've not, if you have dated, fine, but you haven't been together for a long time, and or you haven't dated, but you're meeting up. They're coming under your radar very soon. We have, oh, look at that, the 4 of Wands. Isn't that beautiful? Like that, to me, when I saw that card, the first thing I thought of is that it's kind of like home, that each other finds a sense of home in each other because of the longevity of the relationship, because of the parental connection you have with each other. The parental, like your parents and their parents. Childhood. It's like it's been a long standing. It could even be a twin flame situation for you, because it's 11-11, the 4 of Wands is. Wow, 8 of Cups. Okay, so this might be the energy that has something to do with this. Okay, let's just keep going. 7 of Wands, standing your ground. The Moon. Oh, things being a little mysterious. 6 of Cups. Aha. Aha, the past. The past. Yep, 6 of Cups. 4 of Cups. Okay, there's a story being told here. 6 of Swords. 9 of Swords. 6 of Pentacles. 5 of Swords. Queen of Wands. Okay. Page of Wands. Now, the near future, the Chariot. Ace of Swords. True. 3 of Pentacles. Collaborating. 3 of Cups. Celebrating. Yeah. Wow, guys. So this is a story. This is like a story of, it really feels like I said, with the scenario of you've known each other forever and you've dated, possibly during high school, and then you went to college, or if it wasn't during high school, you might have been in high school and then took it to college. Your relationship went to the same college, university, if you went to school, right? You didn't have to go to school, but if you did. But if it was in high school, it would be college that perhaps you ran into your longtime, friend, however you want to classify them as, before you had a romantic relationship with them and you started dating. But then after, I would say it's more like after school, after high school, the two of you were an item in high school. That's the two of you. Each other, you had such a significant and strong connection because of having known them for so long, for such a long time. And you finished each other's sentences, or you ticked and he talked, or she talked. But the two of you were just two little lovebirds, two peas in a pod. But then you had to go, leave your investment behind because you're going to go off to college and it was going to be another city and they were going to be doing this and they'd be going this way and you'd be going that way. Just that kind of love story that had to come to an end because that's life. You graduated from high school. Now it's out into the real world. So you have been trying to, trying to hold your ground with the argument you have within yourself about not being with this person. Yeah, they struck such a chord in you, and probably vice versa, because you're coming back together again, right here. They struck a chord with you so much so that you're fighting off other suitors. You see that? Fighting off other suitors. You're just not sure how to be with somebody else, because you got this person on your, not just on your mind, but on tattooed onto your heart. It's like you don't know, because it's unclear to you if the two of you would come back together, or it's unclear to you if you really are truly meant to be together. But the past is coming back. It's coming back to give you, would you like to go out for dinner with me? It's coming back. Look at that name. He or she's giving you what is that? It's a tulip, not a tulip. It's you know what they are. Those kind of flowers. I see them. You know what they are. I can't think of the word now. The name of it. Yeah, can't think. Okay, but they're giving you that, and you're sitting over there going, I don't know. Is this really the solution? Well, so you might have been thinking, now I'm fighting off all these people that want to date me. I'm obviously, attractive and likable and all that sort of enough that other people are interested in me. I'm fighting them off. I'm even fighting myself off, for that matter, is what you're saying to yourself. And all you can do is think about what was, but the idea is that the idea is for you to let go of what was, what you were together then. Let go of that, because there was a reason why you had come together, of course, dated, and then went your separate ways. It's all about development, personal growth, spiritual growth, all that sort of stuff. It's all about walking a few miles in your own shoes by yourself, with spirit, of course, never by yourself. But walking your life path on your own for a while. Or, you might be dating other people along the way, but it's on your own apart from this one. That's what the point is. But this one's coming back in. You see, you just don't see it just yet. And of course, that's what we're doing, why they're doing this. We're doing this reading, and that's why things seem to be unclear to you as to how will you be able to soothe your heart when it comes to it calling out for this one that is like in some other area of the world or country, even state. So Six of Swords is you want to move from rough waters, rough emotional waters. You keep having to fight people off. You may be dating them, but it's not the same to you. You had such a great connection here. You feel it so deep. But you know, it's saying it with this energy here, the divine saying it doesn't matter which way you go. It's all perfect. It's all good. It's what you're going to need. So that then it's also the energy of that you went this way and he or she went that way. You had to go different direction. It's all good. Like I was saying, it was you had to walk your path alone for a while. And with the stairs, it's talking about evolving, you know, stairway to heaven kind of thing, evolving. But you've been losing sleep sometimes, you know, you've been waking up in the middle of the night. Sometimes with them on your mind. You might even be in the same bed with someone else, but you're thinking about them. So Six of Swords, you're finding a solution. But first, it's heavy on your mind. But then, some kind of Six of Pentacles energy comes in. There's balance, because what you thought was done and over with, you know, that time is gone. You were just kids then, that kind of thing. That energy of feeling like that time and growth has pulled the two of you apart, kind of like the time and growth has sabotaged your connection. The Five of Swords, like black and white, sabotaged your connection. That you're saying, you know what, that's not gonna work for me. Queen of Wands, you're saying, no, it's not gonna work for me. No, I need to take action. He or she is coming in with that. I'm going to be opening up my eyes and deciding to find a solution to my woes and feeling like I shouldn't be with this person for one reason or another, or I can't be with this person for one reason or another. You're going to find to bring some balance into this by giving yourself a good swift talking to, right? Good swift talking to about how the two of you had to go in separate directions. It had to be sabotaged. It just had to, because now that they're going to be back on your radar, they're going to be wanting to reconnect with you, and it's going to be like you're going to be saying to yourself, it's just so much better now. It's just so much better. I couldn't imagine it could be like this if we had stayed together, is what I'm saying. Good news coming in, because you're taking action. So you're saying to this person, good news, I want to accept your cup. I'm opening up my eyes. I'm opening my eyes, and I'm no longer, reminiscing about previous times where we had to, for our life's reasons, to go separate direction, to sabotage the connection. Yeah. So you're giving them some good news, and they're going like, yes. They're saying, oh, I'm going to come in, I'm going to be there, I'm going to come and pick you up, or I'm going to come to your house, I'll come to your house on the weekend. Whatever it is, the two of you are in balance right now. So your tails are connecting together like that. Tails are connecting together. These are not connecting together. So you're coming back into balance, and the Chariot is riding smoothly with the two of you in it. Things are going forward, moving forward to you, and this is your truth. And you're going to realize that the two of you, when they come and you are communicating with them, collaborating with them, talking to them, rebuilding a foundation with them, with the celebration, being able to go out and celebrate your reconnection with others, you're going to be sitting in this chariot, and it's going to be moving so smoothly. And it's going to be that thing where you're going to say, it just possibly couldn't have been as good as it is now if we had stayed together. So in hindsight, 2020, right? It's like in hindsight, you're going to be feeling pretty darn good, both of you, that it's going to be exciting to reconnect. And it's just because you both walked your separate journeys. You both grew and developed and, you know, had some worldly experiences and stuff like that you would not likely had if you were together. And so things are just going to be so wonderful, building that new foundation, that this is like epiphany. This is what it was. This is why we didn't stay together, is because we're together now, and it's just amazing, is what I'm feeling about this relationship. It's so blessed. So take care of yourself. Bye for now. Hi, Pile 3. Welcome to your reading. You have chosen the intuition card for your reading. So intuition is about gut knowing what is for you, what's not for you. Okay, so we'll find out what that actually means, what it's going to entail for you, with the question about, will your love life improve soon? Okay, and if it wasn't your intuition, it was your number 4 or 6, 46, 64, or we've got 10 if you add them together. Wasn't that is your zodiac sign. We have Pisces and Sagittarius with Aquarius and Leo. All right. So let's get some more information for you, Pile 3. Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, what is it that you want Pile 3 to know? This one. Balance. Balance, and we want this one too for some reason. Oh, look at that. Halo. A halo of loyalty surrounds your world together. That came out in Pile 2. So balance, like the heart, and I'm assuming would be the mind because of the feather. The mind. Find the balance between giving and receiving. Okay. This is an empty, you know, waiting for it to be filled up, because the heart's been given. Now the heart's been given. You want to receive someone's heart. Balance. Find the balance between giving and receiving. Okay. And when you do, a halo of loyalty surrounds your world together. So loyalty, because you know, when you commit to each other to be reciprocating back and forth, equal reciprocity, right? Like the Six of Pentacles energy. It's you saying, I'm loyal to you, you know, whatever you give me, whatever your heart gives me, I will receive and then reciprocate. This person is going to be like that, or is like that. Let's see. Remember, we're talking about intuition here. What are we needing to intuit, Archangel Michael? What does Pile 3 need to intuit with respect to their love life improving soon? Ooh, the coffin. 9 of Pentacles, though, energy. You know, leaving something behind and finding independence. Ending something. 8 is abundance. So it's good. I mean, it's always good. Something has to come to a close so that you can move on independently and abundantly. Things get better because you leave something that was no longer good for you behind. Okay, Archangel Michael, Holy Spirit, what have we got for the tarot? Tell the story. We have the 2 vessels. It's card 14, which is temperance. Yeah, there's temperance. Healing, spiritual, angels are with you, healing. Healing and peace. With the Maiden of Cups, which is the Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups Okay. Ten of Swords. Healing. Page of Cups. Ten of Swords. Left for dead, right? Nine of Cups. But feeling good now. Maybe. Ooh. Acolyte of Swords. So the Knight of Swords. Fast-moving truth. With the Maiden of Swords, it's Page of Swords. One right underneath each other. The Two of Pentacles. Juggling. You need to make a decision. The Sage of Cups is the King of Cups. And then we have Balance, which is Justice. And we have the High Priestess with the Sage of Wands, the King of Wands. Now, what we're looking for here, back of the deck, we have a Rising, which is Judgment, needing to make a judgment call. The Maiden of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles. The Five of Swords, some sabotaging energy. The Magician, okay. The Magician. The Fool. The Mother of Cups, Queen. Got the Empress and the Queen of Cups. I got the Nine of Wands, the Fool, the Empress energy, and the Queen of Cups. Whew. Then the Four of Pentacles and the Lovers. Let's see. Okay. What do we got going on here, guys? It says you've got the Temperance card with the Page of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Balance. Find the balance between giving and receiving. Needing to leave something behind. And then we have the King of Cups, and we have, no, that's the Nine of Cups, pardon me. Where's the King of Cups and the King of Wands? I'm a little dumbfounded here with the energy of the Ten of Swords with the Page of Cups. I mean, that together, finding balance. Here's the balance. It says balance here, right? Find the balance between giving and receiving. The two of you are going to be, you know, loyal towards each other, but having to put something to rest here. Using your intuition, there's the High Priestess energy. Using your intuition about this. Let me see. And that's the King of Cups, Justice, High Priestess, and the King of Wands. I think that your person I think you had been in a situation with somebody. Okay? You're in a situation with somebody who, the King of Cups, in a situation with the King of Cups person, who stabbed you in the back, who hurt you, betrayed you, whatever. Things have been so, there had been what you thought was good, what was in balance, you found out wasn't. They've apologize to you about what they've done with the Ten of Swords, whatever that is for you. And you have been in the energy of putting it all away, or being divinely inspired to put in the last nail in the coffin, to put it away once and for all. Because they have been overindulgent, and some truth about this, finding out, right, came in fast, and like fast in the sense that it came in hard. It floored you. You know, if you imagine a horse coming in really that fast towards you, and it's like, if you look at this card, it's coming straight to us, towards us. It's going to come in, it's going to mow you over, leave you for dead yourself. And then, because that's the message was that they had been juggling you with someone else. The Two of Pentacles, what you thought was balanced, what you thought was good, turned out not to be. And it was because you were giving more than you were receiving from them. Intuitively, you've come to realize that it's time to put this connection with the King of Cups away, put it behind you, because they have not been loyal to you. They have not been loyal. This is a halo. A halo of loyalty surrounds your world together. That's what you're looking for, and it has not been that way. You thought it was. It was not balanced. Your relationship with them was not balanced, as you have found out now. So yeah, justice prevails with the Justice energy. You are tapping into your intuition, because that's what this is for you to realize that your love life with this person is not going to improve, that in fact it needs to be put to rest. The end of it. Buried. Gone. You're realizing that. And then we have the King of Wands. This is either you or another person with your love life. Because we've got Judgment with the Page of Pentacles. That's an offer. With the Five of Swords, doing what you need to do in order for you to manifest a different type of energy, a different energy with respect to manifesting a relationship that's not like this one here, right? They were overindulgent with the Nine of Cups. That the truth came out. You heard it from someone, and you just exacted your sword and said, sorry, King of Cups, I can't do this with you. You've been juggling me. Okay. So you put it to rest. But then that's Ten of Swords, sorry. Ten of Swords is your King of Cups energy. But then we have the Nine of Wands, you deciding that the heavy burden that you experience is not enough to keep you down and out of the game, right? You still want love. You want this kind of love. You want balance, and you want halo. You want that halo of loyalty that surrounds your world together. That's what you want. And then we have the Empress energy, giving birth into, birthing new energy that is all about love and loyalty. Now, don't dolphins mate for life? That's a question mark. I'm not sure. But Mother of Cups, that's Queen of Cups, right? So you are a very heart-giving person. You are a very heart-giving person, but now the whole journey here is about a lesson to learn about making sure that you don't overgive and that you expect your person to be a reciprocator. With the loyalty, that you give your loyalty and your faith to them and the relationship, you would expect the same from them. And that's something that you're going to be having a very, very straightforward conversation about. No mincing words kind of thing. Hey, I've been in this and this guy did this to me. I'm not going to put up with a relationship like that anymore. And that's my final decision. She's King of Wands. Now, this is, you could be you taking action. Whether you're female or male, King of Wands action. Yeah. Wow. Wow, Lovers, 4 Pentacles, hanging on to what you've got, hanging on to yourself. You hang on to your love. I mean, it's a saying. It's saying, hang on to your compassionate, caring, kind self, your giving self. Hang on to that. That's valuable, very, very valuable. You have learned that when the Empress energy, you have evolved, right? You step into the Empress energy of having learned some lessons. And this lesson here is that you've learned that you may have been giving too much and not expecting enough from your person. And then they went and they weren't giving to you because they were giving it to someone else. So you made a final decision about this. You're the King of Wands energy. You said, I'm doing this. I have evolved. The King is slightly more evolved for some reason than the Queen. And same with the Emperor and the Empress. But nonetheless, still evolved. You've turned into a master manifester. You've become a master manifester when you step into the royal energy of a queen or a king or the Empress or Emperor. And so you made the final decision to put yourself out there, to be open to another offer from someone else. You're going to be open to, because you leave this, you left that behind. Now you're single, you're open to another offer. And the 5 of Swords is like you're up for a battle. You're up for a fight because it's about the truth for you now. It's like you are, because this girl here was doing things behind your back, obviously. You didn't know the truth about that. You thought everything was good, balanced. Then you found out, which floored you, that they had been overindulgent. So the truth is very important to you. You're going to do whatever you need to do, and you don't care who you have to hurt. Like I don't mean in a revengeful or a vengeful way, but it's just like, if it hurts their feelings that I say something about their behavior to whoever it is coming onto your radar, right? Very soon. If it hurts their feelings, then that's too bad. It's too bad. Like if there's some red flag that I see, I'm going to ask them about it. And if they get all defensive or hurt their feelings, then they're just not the one. They're just not the one. And it's too bad. I walk away. Because I'm all about manifesting this. This is what I want to manifest right there. Okay? That's what you want to manifest. And it's like you're a wounded warrior, so you've been around the block a few times, in the sense that you've been hurt enough, but you're saying, look, I still want to have this. I still want to manifest this, so I'm not going to let it keep me down, completely down and out. And I'm up for, like I said, I'm up for it to be open to a new offer of someone wanting to be in my life romantically. I'm going to take a leap of faith. I'm going to test the waters. I'm going to do it but I'm going to be so much smarter about it. So much smarter. The Empress is a giver to no end. However, she does it very discernibly, and she does it with with knowing. She just has, because she intuitively as well. She's an intuitive person. She knows intuitively who deserves it and who does not deserve it from her. This kind of loving, nurturing, compassionate, I'm loyal to you, I'm committed to you energy. She also realizes that it's got to be reciprocated, which you did not have with the King of Cups in that energy. So you are to stay in your energy of the compassionate giver, the lover of the Queen of Cups, right? You are highly intuitive. The Queen of Cups is highly intuitive. And this is intuition, and this is intuition, the High Priestess. You are definitely stepped into it, as well as the Empress energy. You definitely have stepped into it, and they're saying stay in that beautiful energy that you are. Just open up your eyes this time. Open up your eyes and see that you are something far too valuable to give away and not expect anything in return. Like you're going to invest your 4 Pentacles. That's you, your beautiful heart, your caring compassion, your desire to have that balanced relationship in a romantic relationship, right? Your desire to have that is very valuable, extremely valuable. So if you're going to invest your 4 Pentacles, you got to make sure that, just like the Empress will, in your intuition, you're going to make sure that you are putting your investment in the right place. Your value. You're putting your value in the right person, in the right choice, in the right decision of who you're going to be connecting with. And this card is telling us right here, the question is, will my love life improve soon? You're going to possibly be with somebody. Someone's coming. You're going to be. The possible part of it is that it could very well be somebody, and I believe that it is, somebody from, you've had past lifetimes with. So this is going to be like a true soulmate, as opposed to the karmic one. The karmic one that taught you to find balance, to manifest the kind of lover and commitment from them that is going to have your heart and their heart balancing the scale, not just your heart. Okay, they're taking here. If it's out of balance, you're giving your heart, they're taking, but it's going to be your heart and their heart here in nice balance, right? That justice energy right here. So you're going to be the halo of these. But these are like penguins, but they kind of remind me of the lovebirds too. Do they mate for life? Lovebirds, right? And it's the halo, the aura surrounding you, the two of you, because you're very connected, like deeply connected, specially connected. That it's a loyalty that surrounds your world together. So when the two of you come under the same piece of sky, in the very soon future, this is somebody you've got a deep connection with, a true soulmate, past lifetime, maybe past lifetimes connections with. I would say several. The two of you been, but you had to go through a learning curve. Basically what this ouch is with the King of Cups. You needed to be squeezed, your heart to be squeezed to the point where it's so painful that all it could do, it couldn't be squeezed anymore. It had to let go. And then come, like you do with a sponge, right? You squeeze the sponge, all the juice comes out, or the water, and then you let go of the sponge and it reshapes itself and it's ready to absorb again with the Fool energy. Page of Pentacles. You're ready to absorb again, but you had to go through the squeeze first, and the squeeze is what makes you the squeeze is what makes you receptive. This has taught you that the squeeze on your heart, the pain, has turned, evolved you, taught you how to become, to allow it to let go, right? To let go and expand back without all the water in it, right? Like the sponge. You got a sponge full of water, you squeeze it out so it's dry. There's no more water in it. Well, it's still wet, but there's no more water in it, and then it expands back to its shape. Now you're receptive. You're ready for more. You're ready for something else, right? Just like that. Your heart was squeezed and now it's back. You're ready for another opportunity that you could take a leap of faith in. But this time it's going to be somebody who's going to see your value, and you're going to be able to put your value in your investment. And your investment is this energy here. Don't forget that. This is your energy. Of course, you're a King of Wands too. You're a go-getter. But these are your energies as the intuitive person, the Queen of Cups, the Empress, and the King of Wands energy. This is your energy. And it's such great, wonderful, balanced energy. You've got heart and desire, passion and knowledge. Knowledge is like the highest of knowledge, the highest of having developed, evolved. It looks beautiful, guys. It really looks beautiful. So somebody who is a lover is coming into your love life, okay? But you may be going through some turmoil right now with the lover. If you're not right now, you will be. And then that's where, this is the squeeze your heart time. And then all of that, guess if you want to call it King of Cups juice, King of Cups and you juice, Queen and King of Cups the juice, right? Is getting squeezed out so that you can, like this, as the Queen of Cups and the Empress energy, the King of Wands, taking control of your life and manifesting, making decisions and manifesting the knowledge that you have, everything you need to be true to yourself, because this is what you seek. Know that this is already on, this is your energy. This is on your radar, because you're getting that juice of it being imbalanced and not loyal out of your energy. You're renewing, you're refreshing, things are balancing for you, and it's all looking good. I'm so happy for you. Please let me know. I'd love to know. Please let me know. Take care. Bye for now.